Hey friends, it's me, Mikey B, back from a whole bunch of weeks like driving cross country and stuff and spending time away from this poor lad.
Yes, and I as always am James R.I.K.
We are
the PoorTasteBuds. So, Mr. Mike.
So James.
You know how I have 4,300 and change like recipes from TV and movies and podcasts and whatnot on that ever-growing list of mine?
Yes, I am aware that you have quite a few.
Yes. Well, it's as you're also surely aware. Recently, we've sort of been using this National Day calendar that's always been on the wall right behind us, as a sort of like a suggestion guide to sort of point us in a direction, because 4,300 and change recipes that's a lot to sift through.
Yeah, no, it is.
Okay, so I have good news and bad news, and they are the same news. So in looking over August in this National Day calendar that's always been on the wall right behind us, and comparing it to my various graphs and spreadsheets and charts and what have you, I didn't really find any good food celebrations that also kind of coincided with any strong recipes on the list, or that even would really sync up with our busy schedules as grown-up adult boys.
So, there's none? Oh, thank God. Does that mean I don't have to be here right now?
No, Mike. Obviously, when I find myself in that place, the logical thing to do is to just go through the list and pick something iconic. Something that we haven't done yet, but it's sort of like, it's something people think of when they think of weird TV food. It's something people guess when we explain to civilians what it is we do here on PoorTasteBuds.
So, like, the trifle from Friends?
Yes, very much like the trifle from Friends. So, care to venture a guess?
No.
Okay. It's milk steak.
Fuck!
Let's talk about your likes and dislikes. How about your favorite food? What would that be?
Oh, milk steak.
Mm-hmm. What?
Milk steak.
I'm not putting milk
Just
steak.
put steak. Just
I'm
put
gonna put
regular
steak.
and then
Don't
that way
put
it's
steak, put
comparable.
milk steak. She'll know what it is.
No, she won't know what it is,
She'll
Charlie.
know
Nobody
what it
knows what
is.
that is. So wonderful to see you here again this evening.
Now, I'm going to want the milk steak boiled over hard and a side of your finest jelly beans raw.
Mr. Kelly, you have the most wonderful sense of humor.
Hey, I own this joint, and I know this guy, and he is loaded. Mr. Kelly, we have your milk boiling just the way you like it back there.
Milk steak. You know it. You love it. From Always Sunny in Philadelphia. It is, of course, Charlie Kelly's favorite food. It is never actually explained in the episode what exactly it is, but, and I know a lot of other food criminals online have tried this, but one thing that they usually leave out is Glenn Howerton, one of the creators of Always Sunny and Dennis, in a tweet, clarifies that it is steak boiled in milk and honey. I, being the magnanimous individual that I am, allowed Mike to decide how much honey went in. I didn't think this was gonna, I thought it wouldn't be good, but it struck me as maybe one of those recipes that we do that with a little retooling, it might actually, if you're trying to make it good, you might be able to make it good. I don't think that anymore. You look despondent.
Yeah, I'm not happy about this.
Okay. In the process of the cooking, there was some curdling involved. There was a haunting aroma.
Just the sweetness of the jelly beans, I think, right now is really just kind of hitting.
Yeah, because you really smell the jelly beans too. You don't have to eat them together. It's not. Oh, we also have salt and pepper just in case.
Oh, great.
We are pairing it with a nice pastry-style stout by Branch and Blade Brewing Company. And if you guys are watching this, and for some reason you want to offer some sort of sponsorship deal, we'd be happy to have that conversation.
Or send us a cease and desist. That's okay
that too. We say that every time. It's going to be bad, right? We're on the same page. That it's going to be.
So originally my thought was sous vide is a thing. People boil stuff, but
in
they
bags.
put that in a bag, yeah. And in water.
Well, if we boiled it in a bag in milk, I don't think it would be a problem. I mean, the milk would still smell bad, but there would be no milk on the steak.
Right. This was literally in the milk.
They saw the footage. They saw it. They know what they It's not going to be better cold, so we should probably just...
I mean, you did do a nice job of presenting it.
Yes, I tried to plate it as elegantly as I could. But again, it is It is milk steak boiled over hard, as Charlie described it.
Which, according to James, means well done, but I disagree.
Well, it's either that or boil it like an egg. Yeah.
Oh, I got a whiff.
Your smell is finally coming back.
Yeah.
That does smell like
Like a rancid meat.
Yeah, like a shoe, like the inside of a shoe. Dink.
Can't believe you're making me do this.
Yeah. It mostly tastes like meat.
First of all, yeah, it kind of mostly tastes like meat, but hey, like pretty well done meat,
Oh yeah, it's way overcooked.
which is a sin in of itself.
Which again, I wouldn't have done if I was doing this just for me, but I was trying to base it off of how Charlie described it.
Also, I can taste a little bit of the milk in it, and it is a little curdled.
Yeah, absolutely, it is. That'll happen.
It's weird because it's so gray. Like, it looks like it should be like pork or something.
Yeah, or dog food. Oh god, there's a lot of fat in that plate.
Whose fault is that?
Which normally I like.
I'm not going to finish this. I've already decided.
I'm gonna
but-
finish mine.
Okay, cool. You can have mine too.
Oh, there. Okay. Well, see, that's the thing. Mostly, it just tastes like overcooked meat, which is offensive, but not inedible. But every once in a while, you get a little curdled milk like marbling in there, and yeah, it tastes like puke.
I'm going to go a piece from the center. See if that helps any.
If you add enough salt to something, it just becomes salt. Try that. And I'm gonna get some jelly beans up in here. That can only help, right?
Ugh.
Mm.
Yours looks like it's cooked a little, like, more to my taste than mine is.
Well, guess you should have picked a different steak then, friend.
Like, mine's, like, just gray throughout, and it's, like, white in the middle. It's not what a color is.
Mine is a little thicker, but you specifically chose the smallest steak. The jelly beans. Charlie does specifically request a side of the restaurant's finest jelly beans raw, which is the traditional way to serve jelly beans. So yeah, those mostly just taste like jelly beans. I did some research in preparation for this to see like if people other than sous vide, why anyone would cook a steak by boiling it. So even just finding like hypothetical answers was not the easiest thing in the world. There is a video that I chose not to watch on YouTube that I believe was titled "Gordon Ramsay Makes Milk Steak," and it was a picture of the Gordon Ramsay that we know. It wasn't just some random like vagrant.
Oh, maybe he did it. Maybe it's that famous. Right, it's always.
It could have just been an homage to Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I mean, they know people. Show's been on the air for 14 years. Well, 14 seasons, even longer.
Jelly bean.
Yeah.
And with some other ones.
Feel free to disagree with me, but I feel like the full experience, you kind of have to get like, you know, sometimes you pile like the mashed potatoes on with some of the meat, stuff like that. So,
Okay, I'll disagree with you.
that makes it better. Way better. Now, granted, it's still kind of crapshoot. There's 40 potential flavors here.
I see what you're trying to do, and you know what? I am going to bite now. Sure.
No, I'm really not trying to, like, it is better because it mostly tastes like jelly beans.
Yeah. I just look at it and I'm like, that's wrong.
Yeah, honestly, the visuals are the most offensive part, which is not, it's saying a lot because
Yours is less offensive than mine. There's a little bit of pink in yours. Like,
again,
mine's white in the middle.
I'm not sure you know what white means. That's pink.
I'm pretty sure.
Mine is definitely a little juicier than yours. I'll concede that. But again, you deliberately chose the smallest steak.
I hate you for this suggestion.
Which one?
The jelly beans one.
It didn't make it better for you, really? Maybe it's because I also added salt. Do the salt.
I'm not gonna puke.
Damn. It's gonna happen eventually.
If I were weaker, I would have vomited already.
So what you're saying is, I'm equally as strong as you?
No, I'm saying your steak's probably better.
That is tougher. You're right.
Yeah, that was edible.
Again, I salted mine. Well, and again, I didn't do that if I weren't specifically trying to replicate it as presented. I would never not salt a steak. I probably would have tenderized it a little too, so that it would be.
It's also still warmer.
Again, it's beer, higher capacitance.
Yeah. Also, I can finish this one.
Okay, fine. Again, can't waste the food.
No, I like it.
Oh, I didn't go that far. I'm just saying this is actually edible now. After trying to ingest that, this is.
I feel
child's play.
like I'm eating the soul of a shoe. I think I can say with absolute certainty that it is the worst steak I've ever eaten. Mm-hmm. Easily. How do you usually order your steak?
Usually medium rare.
Okay. I am a blue guy. Ideally, good veterinary care should be able to save the cow.
I think I did it.
Still got jelly beans there, my friend.
Eat your vegetables.
I do like this. Not sure it was the right choice for this.
Oh, the beer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little bit much for a steak.
No, I mean, a stout with a steak is fine. It's just
Should you have gone with like a coffee stout or something?
I specifically avoided any stouts that specifically said coffee on them because I didn't want that. That's more of a dessert stout in my book. All stouts have a little bit of a coffee flavor to them, but the ones that are specifically made with coffee, I was looking for a cream stout because that made sense to me.
You're mean. You really need to finish your jelly beans. I regret saying that.
Don't look at me.
I really would like not to. Glad I got a new toothbrush.
Rating? Not that we have an established rating system, but feel free to invent one right now. Maybe it'll stick.
On a scale of 1 to 9,
Okay.
with 4.5 being a regular steak, I would rate this
What the fuck kind of scale is it?
What are you talking about?
4.5, right in the middle.
1 to
You
9.
need to check that math again, friend.
9 divided by 2 is 4.5.
0 to 9 would be 4.5.
That's not what I said.
I know, which is why your math is wrong. No rating. Go on to the outro now, please.
I cannot understand how much I would like not to do that again.
Time will tell. Anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment. Maybe you've tried this crazy idea and found it equally unappetizing and you want to share your pain. We would be receptive to that. And of course, if you like what we're doing here, don't forget to tell your friends. And just as importantly, we're really trying to get enough subscribers that we can finally set a custom URL here on YouTube. So if you have been watching our stuff and you're enjoying it, or maybe you don't particularly enjoy it and you just love us as people and want to show your support, you don't even really have to watch. But if you could go to our channel and click that subscribe button, if you haven't already, we'd really appreciate it. Just double check.
And then don't forget to follow us on the socials, like the Facebook and the Instagrams, and Twitter. We have a Twitter.
Those are the three that we do. We also have a Patreon. That for just a single $1 a month, you can sign up, and you automatically get access to behind the scenes and bonus footage. When this goes up, we will have just put up a video of the guy who happens to be my mother's neighbor, who provided the Scotch eggs recipe that we adapted for our Easter crime this year. She brought him one of the leftovers, and he tried it, and it's pretty funny. For a little bit more money a month, you can get we got stickers, we got mugs, other stuff. Also like to thank our patrons, Mama Katie, Miss Bankson, Nalwyn, God of Magic and Thunder, Chris Adams, and Kendra Y, as well as Katie, Will, Mike, myself, all supporters. And we really appreciate all you guys have done for us over the time.
And special thanks to Mama Katie for providing the steak and the jelly beans.
Everything except the jelly bean, yeah.
Everything except the jelly beans.
Steak.
That was the thing I was
Steak,
supposed
honey,
to remember.
and milk. So that's why she's the executive producer.
So also a special thanks to all the new subscribers we've got in the past few weeks. YouTube won't let us know who most of you are, but you know who you are, and we appreciate it.
Last special thanks go to Daniel Hines, who was kind enough to let us use his solo piano cover of On Your Bike from the Always Sunny in Philadelphia soundtrack, originally by Heinz Kiesling. And you can find a link to his channel in the description of this video. I've been James R.I.K.
And I'm Mikey B.
And we're the PoorTasteBuds
Buds
of Under 65 Studios.
655.
We'll see you soon.
Finger gun.